Hi guys, in this video I want to show you how to save using your student number, initials, surname, saving on DOS space, and taking a screenshot of your circuit, pasting it on Microsoft Excel, as well as submitting multiple files on Moodle. So I'm expecting you guys next week when you're writing a test not to raise your hand asking me questions. How do I take a screenshot? How do I paste on Microsoft Excel? How do I upload multiple files on Moodle? You do not create a folder and compress it, then upload it when you are submitting. You upload each file independently. So if you have two circuits and you've separated them, you're going to have two fluid sim files. With one file will have your current circuit, the other your improved circuit, and then you're going to have a Microsoft Excel file which has two screenshots of your circuits. So how do I save? Or let us start with how we take screenshots. So you're going to go to your search bar, you type snip. This is your snipping tool. Okay, let me cancel this one. So you come here, snip. In case it is not pinned, then you click new. Then, okay, before that, okay, so this is your work. You would have saved your work using your initials, surname, student number, right, under DOS space, so that even if your computer shuts down, you are able to retrieve your work. So how you take a screenshot, you saw how you searched for a snipping tool and then it pops up like that. You click new, you start screenshotting from your surname, initial, student number, then you screenshot your entire circuit, you right click, you say copy. You come to your Microsoft Excel, you right click, you paste. Then you're going to have your screenshot like that. You type, is it an improved circuit or is it a current circuit? You do the same for your current circuit. Then after you save using your initials, surname, and student number under DOS space. So you can create a file under DOS space just so that you know where your work is, right? So you can create a file under DOS space. Okay, so you just check here and then where you see DOS space, that's where you click and you create a file. I don't have DOS space, so I can't show you, but you're saving basically, the process is the same. It's just that DOS space is a different place where you're going to save your work. So I think I saved my work here. So I created a file already and gave it a name, my student number, initials, surname. And then you double click, then that's where you save your work. So I saved both my circuits, then I named it current, improved, under one folder on DOS space. Did the same with my Microsoft Excel file that has two of my screenshots. So now I'm going to show you how to then submit on Moodle. Okay, I've created a link just for the demonstration of submitting multiple files on Moodle. So you're going to click on the link, and then I must do it a student version. Okay, I have to change this to a student version. Okay, once you have clicked submit, add submission, which I don't have that option since I don't have the option of a student view. So once you click add submission, then this is where you need to drag and drop your files. So you can either drag and drop, you go to DOS space, the file that you have created where you saved everything, you double click, then you select everything that you want to submit. So you're gonna click you click everything that you want to submit, and then you click control, then you select everything you want to submit. Once you have selected everything you want to submit, you can release your hand from control, and then you drag your work. You go to Google, Brave, or Firefox, and then you drop everything like that. So you have everything, and then you can then click Add Submission. If you don't want to use this method of submission, which I believe it's the easiest, you can just come to upload. You choose a file. This is a long route. You choose a file. You go to your DOSpace. Your file. And then you're gonna select one by one. So you say upload this file. It says it exists, so I'll override because already I had already uploaded. And then you say add again. You repeat the process. You click your second file, upload this file, override because the name already exists. You click add again, choose file. You select your Microsoft Excel, open, upload. Okay, mine says this file already exists because I uploaded by dragging, remember. Yours is not supposed to say overwrite the file. You need to check if it does that. It means you have two files with identical names. So you might have to rename. And please double check that you have submitted the correct files. You have submitted your current and your improved and your Microsoft Excel, because I'm not going to give you a mark for submitting an incorrect file or a blank file. So if you submit both your current circuits, you're going to get a mark for one current circuit. So please make sure that you double check before you attach your files that you have submitted the correct file. Then you submit. So once you are done submitting, you open FluidSim, because you cannot, I think it's the best way of checking the files that you have uploaded if they are correct. So whatever file that you have uploaded, you will download it to check, and then after you select that file, you drag and drop, then it's going to appear like that. So if your FluidSim is closed and you try to open your file, it's not going to open. You need to open your FluidSim and then create a new page, then drag and drop your file. If not, it means you must take the longer route of right clicking and saying open with, and then you choose a software, which is FluidSim. So guys, please, next week I'm not expecting you guys to ask me how do I take a screenshot, how do I paste on Microsoft Excel, how do I submit multiple files. Please follow instructions, please. All right, all the best.